Hello, sweet souls. This is your part 2. Now, I am recording this, pre-recording it for tomorrow, but today is the black moon, new moon. I think it's called the new moon that's a black moon. Let me see. Yeah, the black moon. So it's a new moon. So we're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive sent toward myself or the viewer. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the greater good of the beautiful collective. Overall energy for the black moon, new moon. Overall energy for the new moon. Patience and accelerated motion. You've been really patient, but things are about to pick up quickly. You guys, you know I'm always saying my words backwards. Let's see. For this new moon, the black new moon. For this black new moon energy. Obstacle. Advice. Outcome. I love it. The bottom of the deck is your new life. Stepping into your new life. God is guiding you. You've leveled up to the Empress energy. The changes you made are going to go the distance. You are bringing in your own justice. For this new moon, looks good for you guys, but someone in this new moon energy is very unhappy. The obstacle is they don't like what they're seeing with observer on the fence. This is someone that could have really spoken ill on you, and they don't like what they're seeing because you're being guided toward Treasure Island. Things are aligning for you. This is the path you're on. This is a lot of abundance, prosperity. The outcome is you're moving on and you're not looking back. You're going to keep going. So let's see. All right. Now I'm going to use another deck. Let's clarify. Why do we have someone here that is unhappy during this new moon? Why is someone unhappy? They're stressed out because of your wishes and dreams coming true. This came out in part 1. This was the first card out in my pre-read that I did, and I left it on the table at the beginning of the reading. They're feeling really stressed and overthinking because they're witnessing that your wishes and dreams are coming true, that everything in your life is transforming for the better. The obstacle, all they can do is watch. They've said a lot of things about you that weren't true, and now it's an obstacle. It's an obstacle because people can see that you love yourself, that you are very intuitive. People know the truth. So it's an obstacle, what they've said versus what is truth, which is you are who you say you are. You are loving. You are kind. You are intuitive. You are magical. So the advice, you're being guided toward Treasure Island. So much abundance. So much prosperity. Yeah. They're saying because you've walked away from someone that was attempting to bully you, you just walked away in silence, no defense. You didn't defend yourself. You didn't react. You just silently walked on, embraced your light, stepped into what it is God was calling you to do, which is share love and light to the world because you are in alignment. You're speaking your truth with the Queen of Swords energy, not seeking validation. You're just cutting out anyone that isn't aligned, and you're planting new seeds. These seeds are part of your fate and destiny. So, of course, you're going to have Treasure Island. Time to go. Time to go. Yeah. So, you moving away from a situation, a very toxic situation, has brought judgment into the lives of these people that are operating in devil energy. You, on the other hand, are receiving your blessings. Multiple wishes are coming true for you. That's beautiful. And I feel like it's because you are focusing on how can you help others. You don't have a self-serving energy. You have pure intentions. You're a loving heart. You want to help others. You have great empathy. Please clarify new life. New life. Yeah. So with the new life here, your new life is protected. You're setting boundaries. You've gone through a transformation. You are celebrating your life. People are celebrating you. And yes, of course, there are people that are jealous and envious. Why are they so jealous? Why are they so jealous? This has to do with your commitment to making a new investment, not giving up on yourself. That's why there's jealousy here. So let's look at the bottom, do another round here. Ace of Wands. This has to do with you creatively expressing yourself and following your passion. So with this happy on the fence, for this new moon energy, someone is miserable. They're stressed out. They're overthinking. This is someone from your past. You know what? This, I think, was going over here. I'm going to leave it there, though. This is someone from your past you gave a lot of love to. They're unhappy because your wishes are coming true. I grabbed the wrong card. They're unhappy because your wishes are coming true. So there's nothing they can do to interfere with it. You're staying private. You're staying away from this person, and you're just focused on Ten of Cups. How can you build a happy home, a happy life? What is going to emotionally fulfill you? And that's your priority. So someone is unhappy because they don't have access. You won't communicate with them, and you're focused on your own happiness. The obstacle is, no matter what this person has said about you, people are seeing that you are loving, you are kind, you are intuitive. The truth is out. Obstacle. Yeah. The truth is out that in spite of the negative communication, the lies, the slander, you do possess a gift, and you are perseverant, and you wouldn't give up no matter what was done, no matter the lies, the slander. And that's justice playing out. That's why it's an obstacle. It can't be taken from you. You know, when God balances the scales of justice, no one can interfere with your good karma. That comes from God. The advice, your treasure island, you're being guided toward an abundant life. You walked away from a bully and you stepped into your light and you came into alignment. So of course you are going to prosper. Treasure island. Treasure island. Treasure island. It's like the 10 swords that went in your back was the biggest blessing, or it soon will be, because from this experience, you got to start over, step into your most authentic timeline, become aligned, and have victory and success. You know, and I say it all the time, your life is speaking for itself, in spite of the lies and slander. People see you for who you are. What time to go? By you moving on, these toxic energies from your past, devil energies from the past, are facing judgment. Time to go. Now I feel like people are starting to do their own research, ask questions about this karmic couple that comes out all the time, and people are starting to walk away from them. Why are they walking away? Why are they walking away? People are walking away because they see that whoever you are dealing with the King of Pentacles to the Two of Wands, they make decisions for their own gain. They don't want to work for what they get. They want to deceive people. So people are walking away because there is a big conflict. There could be a fight in the environment with the Five of Wands. People are really hurt and disappointed in this person because they created a false illusion around who they are. And so people are finding out the truth. They're also finding out that you are this Nine of Pentacles. You are this lady or man of luxury, confident and independent, and creating something that has absolutely nothing to do with these people. And so what right do they have to try to interfere? And so this is what people are seeing. With new life, your new life is protected. You've transformed. You're celebrating your life. People are celebrating you. There are a lot of jealous people because you're too committed and devoted to your new path. This has to do with you expressing yourself passionately. New life. New life. And so it's like this person in the Knight of Swords energy that's been taking reckless action due to greed. You're not fighting with this person. You're just moving on. There's no response. There's no reaction. You're just gone. And by doing this, you are creating, Nine of Pentacles, an abundant life. Your life is completely transformed, or it is transforming, and it's protected. You planting these new seeds are protected. Your new beginning is protected. Your wishes are protected because you said yes to God and you followed your passion. So some of you don't know what your life purpose is yet. Keep praying about it. You will. Don't worry. You'll know. Let's see. You know, this person is unhappy because everything that you've done to put the work in to transform your life is bringing in wishes. They don't have access to you, and you are creating a happy life without them. This is why they're unhappy. Really stressed out. Yeah, because they now know it's fated. What's happening in your life is fated because they've tried everything. This is someone that is feeling out in the cold, abandoned or rejected, or struggling financially and being exposed. All of the lies, all the illusions are being exposed. So this is why they're not happy. Also, they've said so many things that were untrue about you in an attempt to sabotage your life. But the truth is here. You are setting an example. You are exposing the truth by your energy. And you come off, because you are loving, kind, and intuitive. People are seeing you do possess a gift. These are blessings from God. This is financial growth because you're perseverant and you would not quit. So this is in spite of the lies, the illusion, the slander, the negative communication. Justice is playing out, and it's all an obstacle because this person cannot interfere. Yeah. It's like you walked away, you stepped into your King of Wands energy, you started to follow your passion, and it leads to victory and success. And whoever we're talking about in the devil energy is obsessed with still trying to devise a plan to cheat, lie, and steal. And it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Treasure Island, you walked away from a bully to step into your light. This put you in alignment. The Ten of Swords, the deception and betrayal, was the biggest blessing because it pushed you to step into this new life energy, embrace your authentic nature, and it leads to victory and success. Treasure Island. Treasure Island. And this person that thought that they could bully you into giving up what you're passionate about, and they've been doing it a really long time, they're going through a tower and they're heavily burdened. Why? Because you're coming out again as the Queen of Pentacles to the High Priestess. Someone that's very spiritually gifted, someone that is smart with money, someone that is very organized, very intentional with their actions, very creative and confident. That's why you are on the path to this wealth. What time to go? By you moving away from devil energies from your past, you allow judgment to be placed over them. You're receiving what you deserve. These are blessings coming in for you. People are starting to ask questions, do their own research when it comes to a karmic couple, and they're walking away because what they're discovering is this masculine energy, whether they're a man or a woman, they make decisions from greed. They intentionally cause drama, chaos, and conflict. And there could be a fight in the environment because these people are finding out the truth and they're hurt. They're hurt because this person created an illusion about who they were. Time to go. Yeah, it's a whole community of people that are moving on from this false emperor. It came out on the fence. This is a false emperor that they could have very distorted sexual energy. This is someone that is not a leader. They misguide people. They control and dominate. They lie. They manipulate. So people are walking away from this person, and that has them in mental anguish. With new life, your new life's protected. Transformation is occurring. You're celebrating your freedom. People are celebrating you. And people are jealous because you're too committed to your new path. There is this Knight of Swords energy that wants to take reckless action. They've been holding on to you. They're very greedy, but you're just moving away. You're not looking back. You're focused on building something on your own that's prosperous. New life. New life. Yeah, this person's having a hard time accepting that it's over with death. They have no control. They have no authority over your life. They're very emotional. Because with the Two of Cups in reverse, that soul contract you have with that person is over. You've learned what you needed to learn from that experience, and you're moving on. And that's the truth. So that's pretty amazing. I love it. All right. Let me clear these cards off, and I'm going to get from another deck. So give me 1 second. Okay, let's do some from the clarifying life situations. See what guidance we get. The beautiful collective for this new moon. The beautiful collective for this new moon. Guidance. What do they need to know? First card out says slow climb. You are getting there. One steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. And then we got higher wisdom. Explore options. Learn what you, hold on. It says, learn what you can and expand your horizons. Gaining wisdom. Being patient. It's a slow climb. One step, one foot in front of the other. And then we got eclipse of concealment. Navigate through the eclipse of concealment, understanding the cyclic nature of hidden phases and awaiting revelations. I think we just had an eclipse. Things are coming to the surface. Things that were hidden are definitely coming to the surface to release, okay? Desert of isolation. Traverse the desolate spaces of solitude to uncover reflection and resilient survival. Yeah, it was through your isolation, your periods of isolation, that you were able to get perfect clarity, to release you, to be able to free yourself and move on with the time to go. We got small steps, the small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories. Celebrate them, and they will take you there. Yeah, I always say that. The more you're in loving gratitude, the more the divine will bring in your reality to be grateful for. So, let's see. I'm going to get a couple from this deck. This is the Divine Angel Oracle deck. What guidance do you have for the beautiful collective for this new moon? What do they need to know for this new moon? So if you haven't taken any action yet that they've inspired you to take, they're saying just take a small step. And while you're focusing on transforming your life, celebrate everything, no matter how big or how small. Be in gratitude and watch what happens. We got simplification. Simplify your life and focus on what truly matters. Declutter your mind and surroundings for greater clarity and effectiveness. And then we got manifest your dreams. You have the power to make things happen. It's time for you to take action with faith and confidence, knowing that your angels and are guiding and supporting you every step of the way. Okay. What else do they need to know? Harmony. Embrace harmony in your life. Seek balance between your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. The bottom of the deck says transition. You are in a period of transition and change. Embrace new beginnings and trust in the process of transformation unfolding in your life. I would say that is accurate. Transformation is definitely occurring. All right, let's see. For this new moon, guidance for the new moon for the beautiful collective. Guidance for the new moon for the beautiful collective. See from a higher perspective. If you're stumped, if something's bothering you from the past, they're asking you to zoom out and see it from another perspective, okay? Retreat and recharge. This has to do with you going in isolation, going in prayer and meditation so that you can shift your perspective. Take what applies. That may not be for all of you. All right, what's coming for this new moon? What's coming in for this new moon, for the beautiful collective? New moon. New moon. Yeah, I love it. For some of you, after this new moon, new love is coming in. This is a choice in love. But the first card I'm seeing is with the Three of Wands, moving on. Some of you could be physically relocating. You could be traveling. But there's an opportunity for forward movement. I'm also getting with the Four of Cups in reverse, no longer feeling not worthy or not good enough. It feels like empowered energy. And it's tied into the divine opening a new door, an opportunity for you to pursue your passions, and the Ten of Cups with this new love, calling in a loving relationship that brings in a lot of emotional fulfillment. This is a happily ever after. So it's beautiful. So let's see. All right. Three of Wands for this new moon. Tell me about this Three of Wands. Moving on, traveling, relocating, making long-term plans. Three of Wands. Yep. This is you receiving blessings, equal energy exchange. Could be online work. You could be creating something online. You could be traveling. That's beautiful. Four Cups in reverse. Four Cups in reverse. Four Cups in reverse. I love it. So you get exciting news. This exciting news, this communication really gets you out of the Four of Cups in reverse, because I feel for some of you, you've been waiting for something to shift when it comes to career and finance, business, and that's what's happening. Whatever this communication is that gets you out of the Four of Cups, gets you really excited because it's aligned with your legacy. Ten of Pentacles, whether you are aware that this is yielding this type of wealth, or you just know that that's where it's headed. Either way, it gets you out of that feeling like you're not doing anything right or you've missed opportunities. This feels like an opportunity of a lifetime is what that feels like. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. This passionate new beginning, this definitely could be not only career and finance, but a divine union. And I do feel that there are people in the background that have attempted to interfere with this divine union. But what's happening, those that have tried to cause drama, chaos, conflict, or interference, and you attracting a divine partner, they're under judgment and a tower is coming in. Because you can't interfere with someone else's divine partnership. It's not going to work. You're just going to create massive karma. Ten of Cups. So that's why we see you're having this loving partner come in that brings in a happily ever after for you. 10 of Cups. Yeah, and someone's forced to watch this union come together. Twin flame soulmate, new love coming to your life. They're forced to watch it, knowing that they couldn't have prevented it even if they wanted to, and they did want to. Tell me about the Lovers. Tell me about the Lovers. Yeah, this comes out all the time. So the reason this person is upset is because they had the intention to swing the block, to come back to you. They took too long, and you healed. They want to rush in and love bomb or gaslight you, but they're upset because now they know it's not possible because you're actively calling in this person or this person's already in your life and your back is to the past. So this is why this person is so affected by your love life. And it is what it is, you know. So with 3 of Wands, you're moving on, relocating, traveling. You are receiving blessings. This is equal energy exchange. It could be online. This could also be, like I said, travel. Tell me for this new moon, 3 of Wands. It's fated. That wheel of fate and destiny is aligning for you because you are destined to help others in the world. Community, 3 of Pentacles. You are meant to co-create with God and help others. The 4 of Cups in reverse is some communications coming in that's going to get you really excited. You're going to feel like, no, I did miss an opportunity. This is amazing. I'm on path to build my legacy. This is going to yield generational wealth. I didn't miss anything. All right. I feel a lot of excitement around this. Yeah, it has to do with Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. This is a gift from God for sure. This is like the realization I'm right where I was meant to be all along. And it's beautiful. Yeah. Now, this passionate new beginning is protected. I feel this is the energy of Saint Michael because it's a part of your fate and destiny. There are a group that have been watching to see what you're doing with your life, but you've had an awakening and you've already made the decision to make a new investment. It is spiritually guided. So, of course, it will be victorious. So these people that are very interested in what you're doing, all they can do is watch. They can't interfere. This Ace of Wands, this also is talking about a soul tie, a soul connection. You are attracting this passionate new beginning with another person that's high vibrational. Those that have tried to interfere they've called judgment on their life. They're surrounded by drama, chaos, and conflict, and they're going through a tower. Yeah, I mean, this could be someone that should have been a partner to you in the past, that the same person that comes out all the time that's very focused on money, I feel like they're getting ready to go through an awakening. With the Magician here, I feel like this person is used to being able to manipulate in this player energy, but they're no longer able to manipulate or distort the views of other people. So I feel like whatever's happening that's creating exposure for this person is going to push them into an awakening. The 10 of Cups, you're calling in everlasting joy and happiness, a new partner, divine union. This is new love. And someone, all they can do is watch. All they can do is watch. Yeah. You know, I feel like this is someone that's watching you that wants to apologize because they've changed their perspective. Now they see you as an earth angel. Now they miss the peace and harmony. This person may have told you they were bored with you. But the one thing that they felt they didn't need it is the one thing they need the most, which is your peace and harmony. And now they don't have it. Yeah. They're recognizing that, wow, yeah, they're under judgment for the lies and the illusions, the deception, and they're being exposed. Definitely they're being exposed. So it's a double whammy for sure for this person. Exposure and then being forced to watch you be happy watch you love someone else. This is definitely new love, and somebody's upset. They wanted to swing the block. They took too long. They wanted to rush in and love bomb and gaslight you, and now they know it's not going to happen. Lovers. Yeah, because you don't have any love for this person. That love is gone. Yeah, you're committed to a new path moving forward. That's your justice. Things are going to pick up quickly for you. This is the balancing of the scales, so it's pretty amazing. Last card. Yeah, and it has them in mental anguish because you are calling in real love, divine love, agape love. Why is this possible? Because you learn to love you. And when you love you, you send out an energetic signal. I attract the same level of self-love in another person. So you're attracting the soulmate that also loves themselves. High vibrational. That's amazing. All right, I'm going to leave this reading here. I love you guys so much. You're amazing. Please share, like, and subscribe. I'm scheduling for the second week of September. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will see you for tomorrow's reading. Bye-bye.